Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's Delisa. Thanks for joining me. I just wanted to come this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody may be at work already, but for those who are not, who may not be in the East Coast, I have a long day ahead of me. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I have a long day ahead of me, and as you can hear, when I wake up, my voice is really deep. And so I figured I would come on here and just do a quick warm up with you guys. Hi. And just do a quick warm up. My voice really to sing takes about 45 minutes to warm up. But I think it's probably worth it to just do something. What I've eaten so far today, I actually had some pineapples. I guess that was my pre-breakfast because I'm greedy. So I had some pineapples. I had some ginger lemon tea so far, and I've had some water. I've taken a hot shower, and my voice still sounds like this. That just goes to show like how much it takes for my voice to warm up in the morning. So this is just like a Casio, so this is not like professional sounding keyboard here. But yeah, if you guys just want to join in with me, and if you have any questions, I would be glad to answer them. I'm actually doing Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook Live at the same time. So yeah, thanks for joining, guys. Let's see. I love doing lip trills. In the morning, there's not much there, but see, I'm singing down here. My voice is just so low. I have to sing in the man's range at first. And my focus when I'm doing that is making sure I take in a nice breath. I cannot sing in a female register in the morning. It takes me all day to sing in my female register. Support. If that happens, you're not supporting. So let's try again. This helps you to get air out quickly and use air efficiently and learn to support. So what we can do with this exercise is make it longer and longer. For example, oh my gosh. Oh my God. Can you do that? Taking a deep breath. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, it's afternoon for you. Nice. Nice. I think this is my YouTube one, right? Hey, guys. my goodness. Okay, I need to take in a deep breath because I lost my air. See, guys, I'm just like you. Okay? I lost my air. Let's try again. Taking a deep breath. It's really good to move your head in circles so that you're reminding your body that singing shouldn't create tension. And it helps you focus on just getting that air to the front of your face. And a strategic thing is also as you get to the high note, that's when your chin should be down. So, because what naturally happens when you lower your chin is your soft palate goes up. When you're breathing to sing, make sure you're breathing through your mouth. I get that question sometimes. If you guys have questions, go ahead and I'll stop in a second and answer. But I hope you guys are doing this with me. Warm up with me. See, now we're a little bit higher in my range, but I'm still very contralto-ish right now. I've just finally crossed over into an E4. So you guys sometimes are rushing your warm-up and that's hurting your voice. Let your voice kind of guide you. Make sure it's right at the tip of your lips. Yay, I'm at a G4 now. Nice and easy. So now I'm into C5. Remember when I started, I was at like E4. So we're getting there. Always when you're warm up your head voice first. Make sure that it's agile and that it's working before you warm up anything else more intense. Are you guys learning something? You guys hit the like button if you're learning. me some love if you're learning, if this is helping you. My voice, it's like I can talk a little bit higher now. I'm a little bit hoarse. My voice is a little bit tired from yesterday. But I hope that in me doing this, you learn just to kind of take your time and a warm up. Now let's go back to those humming exercises because I really couldn't hum past like an E4 before. Thanks for the love. Y'all, my voice is in the morning. This serves no purpose. Me doing this serves no purpose. So you don't have to hold your neck. I'm just being ridiculous, okay? It's a lot. Whew. Listen, when you first wake up and you start doing this stuff, you start to feel lightheaded. It's a lot of pressure on your stomach. You feel it in your back muscles. It's like you're going, that's how it feels. Like you're literally going, okay? That's how it feels in the morning. So if that's how you feel, even if you're not doing that in the morning, if you're just learning vocal technique, it's okay. I'm not sure how long I've been on, but let me start answering some questions. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to scroll back. First, I'm going to start with Instagram. Let's see if anybody has had any questions since we've been on here on Instagram. Hi, Jalinda. I never really warm up head voice. That's the main thing you need to warm up. I'm sorry. Vocal technique, period. Okay? As far as I am concerned, I studied bel canto for 8 years. So there's my learning how to sing in your head voice and mastering your head voice and making sure that's warmed up. That is cornerstone to good singing and to making sure that you will always have a voice. Otherwise, if I would have started going, I mean, you're only going to get so far and eventually you're going to have a harsh break. And that was actually harmful to my voice, just doing that just then. So you always want to start light and easy and focus on your voice being focused. That's really your goal, is to make sure your voice is focused and it doesn't sound, obviously I could use the word unfocused, ambiguous. Like there's this ambiguity. Somebody's happy because I reached the G4. I did. Okay, so YouTube, I'm going to have to bring you to my face because the writing is super small. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Queen, right back at you. If you start singing at 18, can you be a professional? I know a lot of people that didn't sing until they were a little bit older, not because they couldn't. They just decided to. And if you're talented, why not? Let's see. Should you warm up while you're suffering from sinus problems, allergies? Yeah, you should warm up. Again, light and easy is the way to go. But you really should try to do things as much as possible to clear the allergies. Would you recommend speech level technique? I'm not a huge fan of speech level singing technique because I feel like it's a fragmented technique. I think there's a lot of holes. There's a lot of gaps that only bel canto can fix. And I think that they're so hell-bent on saying we're not classical. But honestly, once they start teaching how to sing in the mixed voice and how to mix your voice, how to blend and sing through your passagios, they have to go back to what bel canto was teaching from day one. I just kind of stick with what I know. But I do like some of their techniques for teaching belting. I don't like all of them. I think that sometimes speech level singing technique is for like an 80s rocker. I don't think it translates into all genres. If you really like that forced, tight sounds, then speech level singing is for you. That was so shady. Let's see. Linda, how much time will it take? I don't know what that means. How much time will what take to warm up? Oh, how much time will it take to, I'm sorry, I don't know what that was referring to, but thank you for your question. This is very helpful already. I'm a soprano, but I have a weak head voice. Listen, if you have a weak head voice, you have a weak voice. You got to strengthen your head voice. Everything else will follow. I promise you. It's the hard way, but it's the right way. Hey, good afternoon. What's the difference between inhaling through the mouth and inhaling through the nose? That's a great question. To be honest with you, I like inhaling through the mouth, through the nose if I'm teaching breathing technique, because it takes in the breath slower and you can feel a lot more where the air is going. But once you're singing, you really want to breathe through your mouth because you want to learn how to take fast, deep breaths. And also when you're breathing through your mouth, it gives you a chance to create the shape, like lift your soft palate, relax your tongue, and really create the shape that you have to sing through. Are you guys learning something? Give me some hearts or something. So that I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay, let's see. Linda, it really depends on where you are voice-wise. Some people naturally have a great singing voice. Oh, you answered the person who wants to sing from their 18. Exactly. Some people, they could naturally sing their whole lives. Like my children, both of us are great singers. My children do not wish to sing, but if they decide in 20 years that they want to sing, they're going to be beasts. They just are. They naturally have amazing voices that they just don't want to use. And so if you decide you want to sing, but you don't have a heavy amount of talent, then it's just going to be a lot harder. Some people are naturals no matter when they actually start. Me suscribí al canal por un video en español que encontré. Por favor, activa los subtítulos para que entendamos los comentarios que dices, los ejercicios, podemos copiarlos en el pentagrama. Okay. I don't know how to do. I don't know. I'll have to look. Okay, how do I say this en español? Listen, I read Spanish so well, and then speaking, I'm like, you subscribe to my channel because there was a video in Spanish that you found, and so you want to know if I can put subtitles. I can, pero no sé cómo activarlo. I would have to, how do you say? I would have to figure that out. Tengo que encontrarlo y I don't know how to say figure it out. Saberlo? I don't know. Time required to warm up before singing. Definitely at least 15 minutes, but it probably should be between, like I said, for me it takes 45, but probably closer to a half an hour to 45 minutes. I've been singing for years and stopped for a while, getting ready to do a concert and tour. Thank you, dear Prophet Rebecca. Oh, hi, Prophet Rebecca. I pray that your tour goes amazingly well. I'm 27. Is it too late for me to learn? Again, Tony's World, it's not that it's too late for you to learn. It's never too late. I think having realistic goals is what's important. How long I think I've answered that question. Hi, Jamie. Thank you for your question. I think I've answered that. How much time will it take to be a professional singer? Professional singer can be defined in so many ways. Some people define a professional by how many CDs they sell. Some people define a professional by how well they sing. And it has nothing to do with popularity or how much they get paid to sing. So you have to define what professional singer is to you and create realistic goals. I will not remove this video. You're so welcome. You're welcome, guys. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you, guys. Love from London. Oh, love you back, Jamie. Hopefully I'll be back in London soon. What are some good everyday exercises to strengthen my voice and everyday breathing exercises? To be honest, if you do things like this and you, let's say you warm up let's say you run, do some sort of cardio, or if you're active, that's going to really jumpstart your support. If I warm up daily, then is it enough to improve English? I don't know what that means. If I warm up daily, then is it enough to improve my English? I'm sorry. If you warm up daily, is it enough to improve your singing? If you warm up properly, yes. Is it enough to improve your English? I don't think that's what you meant to say. En vivo no los puede poner. Vas a tener que ponerles después. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do it later. Does humming help to combat bad singing techniques? Yes, it does. If you're humming correctly, if you hum correctly, it will help combat it. If you're just, here's the thing. This is why you need a vocal coach, because you're not aware. I'm sorry, I've like blocked my face. You're not aware of all of the bad things that you're doing when you're singing, right? You're just singing. And so if I say do humming exercises, you're just going to do humming exercises. How do you know you're not doing it correctly? Because you're doing it the way you always have. So you're doing something different because you're not, let's say, maybe you're not used to doing humming exercises. But if you're humming the way you would normally sing, you're not actually learning anything. Nothing's actually improving. You're just doing you're doing something different the way you've always done it. So that's why it's important to get a vocal coach, because then you have that person on the outside that can regulate you in ways that you're not even noticing you're doing things. When I sing, is it my left arm or my right arm? It's always moving. And that's fine in church or whatever, because, we go, yeah, stuff like that. But when you're singing in classical, I have to have my vocal coach say your hand, relax your hand, relax. You don't have to conduct yourself. Because in church, we conduct ourselves, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's important to get somebody that can help you notice things that you just don't notice, because you're just singing a different song, but you're doing it the same way. So you're not really learning. Let's see. When I warm up, I'm going to take one more from YouTube, and then I'm going to go to Facebook and see if anybody has any questions on Facebook. Delisa, I found my voice is very weak and airy. Is that because I am a Chinese? That's a great question. Who is that? Christian. That's an amazing question. Asian cultures are super interesting because I think it's in your culture to have a weak voice. Like, from what I understand, I've worked with Japanese people, I've worked with Indonesians, I've worked with Chinese, Indian, that's Asian, but. So what I've noticed is that Asians, out of politeness, they talk really soft because they don't ever want to be rude. And so you never really learn how to phonate properly. And so singing, it's like you literally have to take on a different culture in order to sing well. And so that can sometimes be a barrier. Because it's like, oh, this is loud. This is loud and it's ugly and it's wrong. And it's like, no, that's your voice, Let's see. Yes, I definitely recommend exercising your abs to strengthen your support. For sure. Okay, so let me look at Facebook. And then I have to run. Let's see. Jamel, I bought my first vocal warm-up exercise CD from Delisa like 4 years ago, and I still use it to this day. Oh, yay! Better let them know I've been doing this for a minute. I have grown so much vocally because of the things I have learned from Delisa. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Can you believe I put my first video on here in 2009? That's almost 10 years ago. And I look younger now than I did then. I can't believe it. You guys have been rocking with me for 10 years. God is good. Who knew? I was just reading off my pedagogy notes. Who knew? God knew. That's who knew. I'm sorry. My hand is in the... All right, so Instagram. I have a couple more minutes. If you guys share this video if you can. I don't know if you can share on YouTube or if you can share on Instagram, but if you can, please share this video. Invite your friends to watch this video, okay? I'm going to be on here doing warm-ups, and you guys are going to hear me sound like a man and then start sounding like myself by the end of it and answering your questions. So, yes, please share this video. Invite your friends. so that we can do this thing together. We're in this together. A lot of times people think that my voice is like, oh, you're just flawless or you're whatever. And it's like, no, I wake up just like you, if not worse. So let's see. Oh, Chris Bian. Okay, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to. I hate cuteness. I love a sultry, soulful voice. I see. Chris Bian. I'm sorry. I said Christian. I saw a T. I've been taught that if you warm up low to mid chest in the high notes will be there. How true is that? Well, silly Negro. I think you have to warm it all up. I don't think you should assume. What happens is if your voice does start to open up, it starts to become more and more elastic the more you work. And I don't know when you got on here, but when I started, I was literally, I couldn't sing past. I was and that was really airy. So after about 15 minutes, I was able to pull myself back up to a G5. But it took a while. I really had to work like low for at least the first 5 minutes or so. So hopefully if you can watch the replay, you'll be able to see how I warmed up. Okay. Oh, that's why I turned it off. Will you be in Florida anytime soon? I will be in Florida. My grandparents are having a 59th wedding anniversary, so I will be there at the end of April. And I'm not sure how many days, but I know I need to spend some time in Florida. I actually have a lot of unfinished business that I need to take care of in Florida. So I feel like I need to just go for like a week and just take care of some stuff and perhaps teach a few people. So yeah, Fort Lauderdale is definitely home. Let's go back to YouTube real quick. You guys have wonderful questions. What do I think of Mariah Carey's voice now? She is choosing emotion over technique. I don't know what I think of Mariah Carey's voice. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't know. She has good days. She has better days. And she has not so better days. Like my grandmother said, that was better than better. Yeah, she has better days and then sometimes not. So I don't know. I don't know how Tevin Campbell sounds now. Someone said, what are my thoughts on Tevin Campbell? I don't know how he sounds now. But he sounded great then. He sounded like Brandy's twin back then. Do men use or even have a head voice? That's a great question. The men I work with have strong, like mixed chest. That's usually what I hear. Some men have amazing mixed chest, but I can't say I really hear. I think I have one guy who can pretty much sing in my range, and it really does just sound like a high head voice. He's in Scotland. But most of the time, I don't think so. I'm often confused because men's voices come in so many shapes and colors. And sometimes you can just tell when they're in full chest, when they're in a mixed belt. And then there becomes, once they start singing, once they're able to really go like above the G and they're singing up here, it's like, is that a head voice? I think my focus is it clear? Is it free? Is it strong? Is it focused? Those are the things that I look for more so than trying to define the register. I'm sure if I really read up on it, I would know, but I kind of focus on how is the sound being produced. Not to say that's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's what I focus on, because sometimes that can be weird depending on the guy's voice. Some men's voice really do mimic female voices very well. Do I think that Karen Clark's very nasal vocal placement is why her voice has stayed intact over the years? I definitely think it's why she's as agile as she is. I just think she has an amazing voice. Period. I just think she's a great singer. And I'm sure it has something to do with her placement, but she does a lot of things that aren't healthy. You know, all the squalling and stuff like that. I think she just understands her voice. And her voice can endure a lot. Let me see. I need help. How can I keep from cutting off my air when accessing my falsetto? I can access it to a point, but then it cuts off. I still feel air trying to move, but no sound. Also, hey, it's a big question. I have a question and I need help. How can I keep from cutting off my air? I don't know what that means. Do you mean like there's a break? A lot of times you're going to have strong breaks, especially as a guy going from like your high mixed belt to falsetto. I think the best sound wisdom, again, is that super high, wide, soft palate. That's going to make that transition as easy as it can be. I think every voice is different though. So I would actually have to hear your voice to see what you're possibly doing wrong in that instance. Maybe you're chesting wrong to begin with, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe there's so many variables if I haven't heard your voice. Like if I hear you at the moment of break, then I know how to fix it. But to answer a hypothetical question like that, not really knowing the weight of your voice, the register of your voice, that's kind of hard. But okay guys, I have to run. Thank you guys so much. Again, make sure thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all your queries. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, share this video, let people know I will be here doing vocal warm-ups. And I'll see you mañana por la mañana, tomorrow morning. Bye.